am starting the recording. Here we go. All right, so the three of you find yourself on a little dinghy that is just being let down from a massive ship. You've been sent here from a major capital city to answer to some issues they've been having with a town called Bolbarder. And they requested the aid of some decently strong adventurers to come help them with specifically a dragon issue that they've been having. They are a big export of gems and stone, and but they're basically a town of miners and masons, and they do a lot of export because their city is right out on the bay. But it's right next to a pretty large cavernous region of mountains, so they're able to have easy access to export all those kind of things. So as you guys are rowed to the shore, you see Bolbarder. A nice, pleasant little township. It's not a big city by any means, but there are quite a few buildings. And
that reminds me of that place in the Game of Thrones that gets fucked up by the undead.
Right. Yeah, a little bit that same kind of vibe here. And you see a heavy dwarvish population, as they are wont to do, being in and amongst the mountains. But also, the varying races are here too. They need general merchants and all kinds here, and it's a bit of a trade hub as well. But as you're rowing ashore, you are let off at the docks, and the only thing you've been told is to seek out the mayor, who goes by the name of Prout. So what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to let both of you guys know that I have a charisma score of 6. So
Nice.
if you want me talking to anyone, it's going to go bad.
Wordle doesn't talk that people either. He's a bit weird, but Wordle will try it. So we're looking for...
I guess that's a good point. I should probably have you guys describe your characters.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first if you want.
Yeah, Thomas would.
All right, Wordle.
Hey guys, my name's Wordle. I'm a cleric. I'm here to support the team to make sure that everybody's safe and that everybody has a good time on our adventure today. I want to make sure we follow the safety protocols we discussed. And if anybody needs a moment to chill out, have a powwow, talk about their feelings, I'm always here.
Hi, Wardle.
Huh?
A cleric and a therapist. Excellent. All right, how about Nat next?
All right. Nat is just slightly over 5 feet, kind of gangly, and he is a satyr. He's very mottled and kind of mangy looking, though. The hair's kind of all matted together. There's like lumps of moss and stuff like that, and he almost looks like he's a bit emaciated, and maybe even like has some like fungal infections in places.
Are you a blight druid?
I am a blight druid.
Wow, what a call.
Aaron type character, yeah.
He's generally pretty quiet, pretty stoic. And he'll just say, "Well, I don't really know why we're here. It seems kind of pointless. I mean, but okay."
Spending time with friends is never pointless, Nat. We're here to have an adventure.
Why?
Yeah, speak up.
And then finally getting off the dinghy and rolling up onto the dock, Garius. Garius is what I'm going with.
You see this about 4'8" turtle, hunched over. If he would stand up straight, it'd probably be about 5'2" or so. Carrying a shield, a flail, and nothing else. He'll just walk up and say, "Hey, what'd you say your name was?"
Well, Nat said, "Why are we here?" And I told Nat that it's never pointless to go anywhere when you're with your friends.
God, doing a campaign with these three would be amazing.
Good night.
3 hours later, we haven't gotten off the docks. All right, good night, everybody.
I almost played Wordle for Brian next campaign.
Have we met before?
Yes, I'm your
Oh,
great,
no.
great.
That's too many grades. Stop it.
And you're I didn't mean to upset you.
I ain't that young. I mean old. Yeah, let's go to the mayor.
Okay. We'll look for the mayor, I guess.
All right, so you head into the city and you go to what you would assume is the main hub of the town, the largest building, where you assume the mayor will be. You enter and you actually are unable to find the mayor upon asking for him. You say that they say that he is currently not in the city. But the acting mayor is the main foreman, who typically is the one who runs things when the mayor is not available. And you are shown to Foreman Thuris Loudhelm.
When they say the mayor's not here, Nat is just gonna go.
Sometimes a closed door is an open door.
But you are shown
I'm
to
sorry
the
about my
foreman.
grandson over here.
That's a nice art.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Wordle.
I'm Garius Torteris. How you doing?
That voice.
Well, hello, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
We told you you're the mayor. You're the deputy mayor. Mayor's gone, so you're in his place.
That's correct. I'm currently the acting mayor.
We were told to seek out the mayor. Colonel, what were we supposed to do?
So we've got a senile old man, a depressed satyr, and another guy that just talks like at the speed of smell. I love it. I love it.
Well, we were expecting a group of adventurers in. Are you the ones that were sent from the capital to deal with our dragon issue?
Dragon?
Oh no, a dragon. That sounds real scary. I hope we can help you out.
Yeah, I ain't no thing. We can kill a dragon.
Well, maybe we don't need to kill him. Maybe he's just cranky.
Only good dragon is a dead dragon.
Amen to that, brother.
Just like the only kind of good cat is a stir-fried cat.
There's no point. We're all gonna die at some point anyway.
We sure are.
I was supposed to die hundreds of years ago, but I'm still kicking.
The foreman looks a little confused and trepidatious, but says, "Okay, well, currently our mayor is on a scouting mission. We haven't heard back. We sent a few days out to have him scout the cavern where we believe the dragon is gone to. We heard some disturbing reports that there was a second entity that was attempting to make an incursion onto this cavern, and he went to get more information and was expected back a couple days ago, but hasn't yet returned.
He's probably dead.
It's unfortunately possible. We're hoping that he's quite capable. We're hoping that he's still alive, but basically, the bottom line is this, adventurers. We've put together quite a bounty to have you help us deal with this issue. We have two objectives, of course. One is if you're able to find our mayor and return him safely, should he need the help. We will reward you with 500 gold each for that objective. And if you're able to bring us the head of the dragon, we will give you another 500 gold each.
I want 1,000 for each one.
Make a persuasion check.
And we were supposed to have a healing potion, right, Jay?
Yes, each of you do have a healing potion. You were
Just
sent
a
with
regular?
you were sent with a small amount of supplies for the journey from the capital. They knew this was going to be somewhat dangerous when the message had come in about a dragon that was causing problems.
Just a regular potion of healing?
Yes, yeah, basic potion of healing.
Okay.
Not they didn't send a ton with you, but
Sure.
and yeah, with a natural one, he'll stick to the 500 gold reward. You can get 1,000 each if you complete both objectives.
You can have my money. It doesn't matter anyway.
Oh boy, howdy, all right, let's go.
Hashtag one shots. Money doesn't matter. All right.
Well, the character that I'm playing, even if it were in a campaign, he just does not care
There
about
you
money.
go.
It's not even on his radar.
Money is literally no object to him.
Yes.
Well, we have a scout that will be meeting with you in the morning, but in the meantime, we've set up lodgings for you at the local inn. So if you'd like, I know the hour is late. It's only about a half day's journey from here to the cavern. So if you'd like to meet with our scout in the morning, we'll have them meet you at the inn, and you can perhaps set off on your journey if you're prepared.
Yeehaw.
Good luck,
All right.
adventurers.
What's
And they
wrong
would-
with you two?
They
You
would,
chipper up.
they would show you to the local tavern. It's not exactly what you would call a high level establishment, but it's comfortable enough, and especially in this frozen tundra area, it's nice to have a nice warm place with a good hot meal after being on the sea for a couple of days. Anything in particular you guys would like to do?
While we're at the inn,
Or anything in the night before you bed down for the night and head off in the morning?
I don't think there's anything in particular I want to do.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, they set you up with 3 of their finest rooms, and easy enough to get a night's rest.
My
they
guy
will
will
have-
actually elect to. My guy will elect to sleep in the stables.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. They can accommodate that.
There is one thing my guy would do.
Mhm.
I would cast Cure Wounds on Nat.
No discernible effect.
He hisses in pain.
Okay.
Ah, the lights!
No, he doesn't hiss in pain. It's just there's no discernible effect.
Seems like you're gonna need something greater. I cast the heal spell.
No discernible effect.
I cast Power Kill.
That would kill me, but you don't have that spell. First of all, you're a cleric, and secondly, you don't have
I'm a
magical
senile
spells.
one. I'm not a cleric. I'm a paladin.
Oh, right.
Yep. This is actually not a bad assembly of group members. Paladin, cleric, and druid. I've seen worse compositions.
Oh yeah, no, it's decent.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
kill a dragon.
Yeah. So,
Darius just thinks that you're sick, so he casts Cure Wounds. That's what
there you go.
Oh, I would put in my ring of spell storing Death Ward.
Okay. All right. So in the morning, you are met by a female dwarf, who introduces herself as Cargiel Big Might.
Big might.
I know, right? It's much might. She's kind of a surly dwarf that gives you some information. First of all, they they have seen the dragon before. It made a small incursion on the outskirts of the town. I was able to take a couple of travelers as they were on their way out of town. It is a white dragon, and they know that it's not a youngling. They didn't get a great look at it, but it seems like it's of an adult's level or later, is how they describe it to you. And that they know that the cavern that they're inside is. They don't have a whole lot of information on it, but they know that it's called the Blind Cavern. So they know that there's not a whole lot of light that emanates from it. There's not a whole lot of foot traffic. And then would also just ask if you have any questions about your journey before you get ready and leave for the morning.
Not about the journey. How about when we're done here, I come back and I take you out for a night, young lady?
Well, first let's see if you come back.
We'll be back.
I would like to make a nature check to know if turtles can procreate with dwarfs.
All right, go ahead, make a nature check.
22.
That's a question I wasn't expecting to be asked. I imagine mating would be possible, but don't know exactly what the result of that would be.
Well, I think if, like, in our world, if a reptile tries to mate with a mammal, it's probably not going to result in anything.
I
Right.
don't think we need to explore this too in depth.
Oh, let's not stop this here. Let's keep on going.
All right. Well,
Nat's going to let out another heavy sigh. Just.
well, Cargiel will go ahead and start leading you out of the town and up the mountains. It's a fairly simple journey because the path has been already carved out. You can see several locations where mines have been dug in throughout the mountains, and just plenty of tracks. You can tell that a lot of carts and a lot of people have come through these pathways. And after a couple of hours into the journey, you see those start to stop. They haven't gone too far in their mining adventures towards where the Blind Cavern is, for obvious reasons. But eventually you are brought to the base of a mountain and a spot where there are two openings. There is an opening, there's a left opening that seems to be a little larger and a little lower on the mountain. And then only about 10 to 15 feet up and to the right is a second opening, which is a little bit smaller and seems to lead upward. And she tells you that this is the opening to the cavern, and she bids you adieu. Well, it says that this is as far as she's going.
Okay.
Perhaps
Are there
we'll be
any?
back?
Are there any trees about, or like little shrubs or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a little bit of vegetation, but it's pretty hardy winter vegetation to survive in such a cold climate like this.
Okay. Nat's gonna go over to like a shrub or something, and he's gonna just like hock a loogie into his hand and then start doing this magic shit, and he's gonna pop up a blighted sapling.
Ah.
And that will last with me until we rest or until it dies. And when we go, I'm going to when we go in, I'm just gonna have it go in first.
I will cast Death Ward on both of my friends, once with a spell slot and once through the ring.
Both are death warded for the next 8 hours.
And I guess I'll do one on myself.
And I was going to have you guys make a perception check, but one amongst your party has such a high passive perception that I won't even bother. You do notice. You do notice near the bottom entrance there does appear to be a couple of corpses that are long frozen over.
Oh, that's sad.
I'll point them out and say, "There's some dead guys over there. Not that it matters."
It matters to somebody.
Sucks to be them. What are we doing here?
Well,
Chaotic
that's
party.
what I was going to ask you. Is what would you like to do?
I guess I'd wait for the little tree guy to go first, and then we'll go with him.
Okay, which entrance would you like to go into? The left or the upper right?
I would like to check the area to see if I can see any signs of dragon, and I also want to sniff to see if I can pick up any smells from one or the other.
One or the other of what?
The entrances.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
go to the one entrance and just like sniff the air and see if I smell anything, and then go to the other and do the same.
Yeah, you smell a general. Well, go ahead and make a perception check. 20. Yeah, you smell a general faint sense of dragon.
In both.
Just overall in the area, you can tell that the dragon. This is definitely the dragon's area. And you do, if you look closely enough, you can see scrapes of areas where it's clear that the dragon had landed at some point and started walking into various entrances of this cavern.
So both entrances have both the smell and indications of dragon traversal.
Yeah, you do notice that they're not recent, though. It would appear as though, with a 20 perception check, you would get the idea that it hasn't been entered in this entrance recently. But definitely, this is the lair that you're looking at.
How close are we to the dead bodies?
They're near the entrance on the bottom left. So, we'll say you guys are 30 feet away from the two entrances. So you're about 30 feet.
I want to use Divine Sense to see if I sense any, until in my next turn I can locate any celestial fiend or undead within 60
Yeah.
feet of me.
You don't sense anything under those categories. They just appear to be dead corpses.
Okay. Yeah, they're dead, all right.
They're dead.
They ain't undead. They just dead.
Beautiful.
All right, so left or right? Where are you guys going?
I'm good with just rolling a die. I don't care.
Do we have to climb up to go to the right one?
No, they're both pretty easy to access.
Right.
All right, so you guys avoid the dead bodies down on the left. As you guys go by, you do see that one is a dead hobgoblin, and the other seems to be a dead dwarf. Probably the scout, you would imagine, that was accompanying the mayor.
Okay.
You don't know that for sure, but that is what you would assume based on the information you have. But you do see a hobgoblin there. It's dead. And you go into the right entrance. Now, if I'm correct, none of you have dark vision.
No, but my little sapling has blind sight out to 60 feet.
Okay.
I have the fighting style of blind fighting. So
Okay.
within 10 feet.
Also, if I shapeshift, I will have dark vision no matter what I shapeshift into.
I cast light.
It's too dark in here.
Okay.
Ah, it's too bright. Turn on that light.
All right. So
So the way my little tree works, I think, Jay, the best I could figure, is that it only has passive perception. It doesn't have like any kind of active perception, and its passive perception is 9. So do with that what you will.
light is bright or low light?
Low light, I think.
Low light, how far?
Well, it's bright
Cool.
for 20 feet and then dim for an additional 20 feet.
Excellent. That is what I needed to know.
I'm just like, You call that a light? You want to see real light?
All right.
What, are you going to cast daylight?
All right. Are you
I
all
mean,
on
does
the
Wordle
map?
respawn?
What?
I think I got you guys on the map with the lights.
Oh, bottom right.
Yeah, I just want to confirm that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing.
Does Wordle respawn when I say that?
Thomas?
I don't know. And I can't. I'm trying to find where we are.
Bottom
Bottom
right
right,
of the very bottom right of the map.
Is this a wall to our left?
Yes. So right away, as you cast the light spell, you again that passive perception. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You immediately hear some small whispering and some shuffling.
Can I see if I can tell which direction the shuffling is coming from?
Sure, that I'll do a perception check
16.
for. Deeper into the cavern, you see that there's really nothing straightforward. But the echoes of the chamber make it a little bit hard to discern exactly what direction it's coming from.
Well, I'm going to put my sapling ahead of us quite a ways because it has 60 feet of blind sight.
Yep. And it doesn't initially appear to react to anything.
Remember from our planning before, stay within 10 feet of me if you can. I completely think that we had a planning session before this, just saying no.
Sure.
And Nat is just ignoring him because that's what he does. He always ignores him.
Fair enough.
What's that thing? I'll point at your sapling.
It's a tree. It's a living tree. I made it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
That's neat. Who are you?
Back to ignoring.
All right, what would you guys like to do next?
Well, I can't see farther in,
Right?
but technically oh, did you do the lighting thing?
Yes.
Oh, very cool. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're trying
keep
that
sending. I'm gonna keep sending my sapling. Let's see. We have light out to 40 feet. I'm gonna keep sending my sapling 60 feet ahead of us.
All right.
So like, as we go, just assume my sapling is 60 feet ahead of us.
You don't see anything yet.
So he's gonna be like out to here.
And right there, it steps to here, and you hear this loud, reverberating tone of something yelling down the hall. Do any of you speak Giant?
I do not.
No. Abyssal, Aquan, Celestial, Common.
Okay.
Abyss.
None for me.
Well, if none of you speak Giant, then you hear, Noisesol, Raka.
I like a whirl. What do you say?
Yep.
I hear it ain't as good as it used to be. Sounds like gibberish to me.
It sounds like gibberish to all of you.
Speak
What a-
clearly, sonny.
Are you yelling back at it?
I am.
Nice.
What a beautiful language.
I yell back. Speak clearly, sonny.
I feel like your sapling's about to get fucked.
That's just fine.
Does anything happen, or does he respond?
Yeah. If the sapling doesn't move, let's say 3 rounds. Does it move or do anything, or do any of you do anything?
I'd like to get. The sapling is in dim light, so we can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay. Then you see a giant rock come flying at it. Let's see. Yeah. Why not? We'll just let you guys see what it is. Does a 13 hit?
I believe a 13 is actually going to miss.
Okay,
Well,
rock.
also, is can the sapling see the giant? Because if you can't see him, isn't an advantage?
It has.
Well, it
You
would
said
be-
it had blind sight up to 60 feet.
60 feet of blind sight, yeah.
Yeah, it sees all of it. It
Okay.
sees all of what is around the corner. None of you guys know, but you see a big rock. It comes and hits. It hits right in this corner here.
Okay.
And
So-
you actually see a little bit of the rock and cavern start to shake from this. Like it's a good sized boulder. It's about half the size of any of you. Just got hucked into this corner, and now you see a little bit of the cavern starting to shake and crumble on that side.
I'm gonna just tell my sapling, go get him. I guess just go attack him.
Okay, well then I guess we will roll initiative.
You'll notice at this point, the 4'8" turtle that I am is now 5'2", standing straight up, with a serious look on his face.
Oh, he got serious.
What happened to our bot before? But here we go. Battle music.
Batal.
Need the initiative counter thingy majigger.
Right. That would help, huh?
Let me roll again.
Man, I rolled a 4 and got a 2. that tells
Someone's
you how
got negative
dangerous.
decks.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Nope, we want descending. Wow, yeah. A lot of really slow people in this fight. Nobody's really getting up on the ball here.
I've got a 14 decks. It's okay.
But, okay, so
Double mine.
the fire giant is going to kick things off by throwing another rock at this little sapling. How about a 24 to hit?
That'll hit.
Oh, big damage.
Sapling's dead. Is it? There's nothing within 5 feet of it.
No, nothing
Okay.
within 5 feet. And more crumbling of this cavern here.
31's a lot. Didn't even roll too well.
31 is a lot.
Pretty well.
And you hear more gibberish from down the hall. Wordle.
It's a lot of damage. I will cast Shield of Faith on Old Man Turtle.
All right, Old Man Turtle, you have 2 more AC for the next 10 minutes.
Alright.
Oh god.
All right, you move to there.
Oh no, there's a lot of bad stuff in there.
There's some bad stuff over there. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
All right, Nat.
Also, Jay, there's a shortcut so you can, if you want to see what any particular player sees. I'm trying to remember what it is. I think it's shift and left mouse.
I'll have to play with it after this is over.
No, it's not. It's something else. But it's very
Let me-
useful for lighting stuff because then you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see what we see.
Let me see something real quick. Sorry.
It's pretty essential.
Sorry.
How far away can I do this?
Oh, it's Control and L.
Interesting.
Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do.
By the way, I don't have any damage spells.
It's okay. I have damage spells. The first thing I'm gonna do is use a bonus action to do Defile Ground.
All right.
So it's gonna be a 20-foot radius area, and I can cast it up to. Where'd my ruler go?
Something like that.
Is that 20 feet across?
Almost, I think.
10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter.
Yeah. Okay, so it'll go a little further.
It's a 20-foot radius at 10th level. It's twice that big.
Oh, 10th level. I didn't get down to the point yet. So yeah, it's 40-foot diameter. It's a big area.
So I'm gonna have it
We'll call it
stretching.
that,
like,
because that's all you need for this cavern.
Right there you go. That's exactly how I wanted it placed.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. And then let's look at my spells. What do I have that would be good to use here?
So only affects hostile creatures that are hostile to you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really nice in that way.
And you can move up to 30 feet with the bonus action. Nice.
Yes, I can. Range on this is 300 feet. All right. Insect plague right into the middle of them.
All right. So yeah, 20-foot radius will hit all of them. So they get to make Constitution saving throws.
DC 17.
Fire giant has no problem. All right, and roll damage.
One other pass. Okay, yeah.
It's a lot of hobgoblins.
So let's see, that is 4d10. So, kind of crap roll, 17
Yeah.
damage. But they're also going to take damage because they're in my defiled ground.
Yeah, an extra 2d6? 1d6.
D6. Yeah.
Yeah. So 1d6 extra damage. So 5 extra damage. And I'm going to use my reaction to summon another sapling right in front of the hobgoblins. I'll just go ahead and do that.
Okay, so it's 22
Right.
damage total. So half for the fire giant. And then we've got hobgoblins. One. So
And
he
what-
takes
One of the
So-
hobgoblins passed.
actually 11 damage on even a pass is enough to kill all of the hobgoblins.
Oh, all of them? Okay.
Yeah, they all instantly start melting away in your noxic plague of bugs and crud on the ground, defiled ground, and everything.
All right. So my little sapling's right in front of him.
Alrighty.
And he goes on my initiative, so he's going to attack
Alrighty. Roll for attack.
because it's a reaction to summon him. He has multi-attack, so he gets 2 attacks.
Mhm. 18 just hits and 25 hits.
Okay. So 10 and 8.
Alright. 18 damage to the fire giants. Alrighty. Garius. Gary for short.
Nope. No Gary. Only Gary's.
Nope.
Nope. Incorrect.
Am I able to fit between Wordle and Nat?
Yes, but it'll cost you double the movement for that.
Then I come up right here.
Okay. Anything else?
I can't. How long does that last? There's only the giant left?
That you see, yes.
No, that'll be it.
Alrighty.
'Cause we can't get through.
It's back to the fire giant's turn. He's gonna take a swing with his great sword at the little plant thing that just popped up in front of him. 18 to hit.
That hits.
29 slashing.
Okay. He kills it, and I need to know what the fire giant's CR is.
9.
9. So he is going to take, I think it's 9d8 necrotic damage for killing that thing.
Wow, really? That's crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll post the thing.
Is that considered an attack or spell doing that damage?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
98.
No, it's not. It's not an attack or a spell.
All right, big damage. Roll it.
40. And he's dead again. Now I can only do that 2 more times today, but
Well, it seems well worth it.
yeah, I think their best use is as little suicide bombers.
Right. So it is half movement for him while he's in this thing.
And it's also half movement because of the insect swarm, so he's quarter movement.
Okay. And just to be charitable, we'll give him 10 feet.
Oh. And he started his turn in there, so he needs to roll another con save for the insect swarm.
Well,
When
That's a fail.
If it ends its turn in it.
well, he'll end his
he's
turn
ending
in
his
it.
turn.
Yeah.
26.
Alrighty. And Wordle.
I can't see down here at all.
Huh. Weird. Can I reveal it to
Might be
you?
some invisible walls on the map or something.
Yeah, if you go to the dynamic lighting there might be like an invisible wall there or something.
What kind of video game is this having invisible walls in the middle of a cave?
It's fine. We'll just
Like
say
it.
that the rocks have fallen right there, and the rocks are covering that portion of the cavern now. That entrance is closed.
Oh, that was the other entrance? Okay.
It was.
I'll go up here and take the dodge action
All right.
because I don't have any range and I don't want to go in there.
You can go in there. It won't hurt you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the blighted ground will not hurt you at all. The insect swarm, where I cast it, it would be like
A little
it's
further
not that
back.
big of a diameter.
Yeah, he's almost
Yeah.
out of it.
All right, I will swing at him then. 8.
8 misses.
That's it.
Darius.
I will move up to here. Can't move any farther. Am I within attack range?
Yes. Just barely.
Then I will
In
attack
fact, I'm
him.
going to give him half cover. But yes.
I will attack him with my flail twice.
Okay. Those both hit, even with half cover.
There we go.
He's gonna take 2 extra d6 damage from my defiled ground.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, hey, could I have put a divine smite on one of those?
You can.
Okay, sorry, I forgot about that. I'll do it at second level for 3d8 damage.
Okay.
So 14 more.
Okay, and what are the 2d6 damage for you?
Oh, I'm rolling that.
Nat.
Yeah, you get 2 extra.
Oh,
do you want me to roll
he
them, or
gets
do
to
you
roll
want?
it. Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's fine.
Yep.
Either way. No, that's not 6. There we go. And already the fire giant's looking pretty rough.
And that's in my turn.
Well, now to his turn. Take his
Bring it on, you
multi-attacks. He will do 1 to each of you. So first one goes to Wardle at disadvantage because you have the dodge action. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Pretty bad roll, actually. 27 slashing damage.
Yeah, pretty bad roll there, Jay.
I mean, it is, objectively. So it's almost middling. Alright, and the other swing to Agarius, 27 to hit.
How much does half cover give me?
2.
2.
Then yeah, I
And
got
you
that.
have +2 from Shield of Faith.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
23 is my AC right now.
There we go. There's the damage. 33 slashing.
Oh.
Oh, we don't have our things.
We gonna die.
We not gonna die.
And that's it for him. Wordle.
Bap, bap.
Alright.
Oh, actually, I have to make a concentration check for Shield of Faith. I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
Bap,
18 just hits.
bap. That's it.
A whole 6 damage.
6 more from Defiled Ground.
All my
Oh,
spells are
these-
healing. I have no
when-
damage.
1d6 more damage, sorry. Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it, Thomas?
Oh, I'll roll.
Alright. Three.
Alrighty. Nat. I get the feeling he's not going to make it through. Oh, he actually, I forgot. He's got to roll. You have to roll. For the end of his turn, he was standing in.
Oh,
Plague.
and the bugs.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta roll a con save.
I do indeed. 18.
18 passes, so he takes 15 plus. Five more.
So
20
35
damage.
half is 20. That's enough. Well, but actually, it would have been.
half.
It would have been Wordle's damage that killed him, because he would have taken that before Wordle's turn. So Wordle, you swing your massive hammer at him, and he comes crashing to the ground. On top of a bunch of other dead bodies that are still being picked at by the insect plague. And you see in front of, behind them, pleasant little campfire with a couple of chests and some gold.
Nat's just gonna come sit over by the fire and start bringing out like his cooking utensils and stuff.
Well, there you go.
like the fight didn't even happen.
I'm gonna hodge back over there. Oh, that was a good fight. A little short. Yeah,
Yeah, you guys made short work
almost
of
good
all
enough
those
for a
guys.
massage.
Well, I blew some pretty big stuff actually. I blew one of my 5th level spells, and a lot of half of my my saplings, which I only get those back on a long rest.
I'm gonna go.
That's the
And-
first thing I've ever seen, by the way, that scales with the enemy's level.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Well, Garius, you see 2 chests in front of you, along with a pile of gold.
I will start looking through them.
Okay, you go to open the chests, and they are locked.
I hit the lock with my flail.
Okay. Roll hit. 13, yeah, that'll do it. For the first one. Roll damage. Oh yeah, 9. It caves in the chest a little bit, kind of destroying the opening and closing mechanism, but then you're able to just pop it open.
I'll pop it open.
Alrighty. And inside you see a potion of healing, which somehow managed to survive the berating. And you also see a set of horseshoes of speed.
So here's an interesting question.
Yes.
A satyr having cloven feet, can it wear horseshoes of speed?
I don't see why not.
But you're gonna have all 4 of them affixed to your hooves.
I can stack them.
Technically, because of rule of fun, well, when all 4 are affixed to hooves of a horse or similar creature. So yeah, you would have to have, theoretically, you'd have to have 4 hooves.
I think you're right. I'd have to have 4 hooves, and I only have 2.
But again, just for sake of fun, I'll say if you want to do your 2 hooves, I will give you 15 feet of extra movement.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right.
My guy's not in a hurry to go anywhere. Everything's
when I rolled that on the chart, I was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with these, but whatever. All right, then you go to the second one. We'll just say over time you're able to smash that one open as well. And in it, you just you find an additional 500 gold pieces that you see the piling behind it is stuff that they couldn't fit into the first trunk.
And how much is in the pile behind it?
About another 150. So you find a total of 650 gold, 1 potion of healing, and the horseshoes.
Well, if no one else comes over, I'm just taking it all.
You would have been told, by the way, by the foreman that the reward for this was in addition to anything you find in the cavern. Anything you find in the cavern is yours.
I don't remember the reward, anyways. Like I already forgot about the reward. Just not even sure what he's doing here right now.
There you go. All right. What would you guys like to do next?
Nat said he'd be right back.
All right.
It sounded like he wanted to take a rest, but I'm not sure.
I guess we should come off of the battle music.
I'm gonna drop a. I guess I'm not. I'll wait to know if we're gonna rest or not.
Me too.
Before I start dishing out heals.
I was gonna heal us too.
Not if I heal us first.
I can heal us to full. Maybe. Well,
I can heal us too. Everybody can heal.
There you go.
Were you wanting to take a rest?
No.
No, Nat's just not in particular. Nat's just sitting there starting to cook, just more as something to do than anything.
Okay.
Do you want to heal us, Marcus, or do you want me to heal us?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, I will drop a mass cure wounds.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm full health.
How hurt are you, Thomas?
I am down 1 hit point now.
I will use Lay of Hands on Wordle to heal you 1 hit point.
Hell yeah.
And then I will touch myself to heal myself 11 more. Alright, full health.
Alright, so within Graham's camp, you do find some horse meat there. There is, of course, light coming from the campfire that's there. Specifically, it looks like he chose this cavern because it's a little bigger than most of the rest of the cavern has been. You guys imagine he would have had to squeeze through the cavern entrance just to make it this far into the cavern.
Is the horse meat cooked or raw?
Most of it is still raw, frozen.
Nat's gonna go grab a piece of raw horse meat, heat it up just enough on the fire so that it's not frozen, and then just start eating it.
Oh, and you also find, you would have also found 10 gems worth 100 gold each. I missed that one. But yes. And that's it. You guys can take a rest here if you want, or you could move on.
I don't see any reason to rest. Do you guys? Hello?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I don't see any reason to rest. Do you
You're a
guys?
little too much in character there, Marcus.
Huh? I don't need a rest.
I'm fine.
All right, well, what would you guys like to do next?
This is just getting excited. Let's keep on moving.
Alright, I guess I can look ahead. And he will shapeshift into a spider
All right.
and crawl up onto the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And my spider form, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Nice. Okay,
So-
let's give you night vision 60.
Oh, that's. It should still be dim light for me. Dark vision doesn't give you. Yeah. So I'm going to just start moving ahead.
All right.
How high is the ceiling?
About 20 feet in this part of the cavern. It's
Okay.
not very large.
I'm just walking, just staring straight at the spider crawling on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. So as you crawl forward, you see a small bit of a pinched area that leads into a fairly large slope ahead of you. And it's about a 45-degree slope, and it is icy. So you feel as though it would be dangerous to attempt to trek down this. You would want to do so carefully.
Well, seeing as that I'm a spider and I can climb on walls, and I'm on the ceiling to begin with, I doubt it'll be an issue for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go ahead and keep moving.
All right, go ahead and have your spider make a perception check.
I'm going to get
Alright,
into
well-
my shell and prepare to slide down this thing like a sled.
I was actually just about to do the same thing. I was about to say, "Hey, Whirl, push me!"
Okay.
I think I would keep my. Would I keep my perception in my spider form?
Yes, when
As
you're
a druid?
when you're beast shaped, you keep all your mental stats.
29.
All right, 29 is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, with a 29, I feel as though I am inclined to give you notice of something here. Real quick. You see a roper hanging from the ceiling over a rickety bridge. And from that angle, you can't quite see all the way down, but you can see that the rickety bridge is over a deep cavern. You cannot see the bottom of it.
Wee! Cowabunga! Me and Thomas both go into our shells and we slide on down.
You're sliding down? Okay. I'll have each of you roll a d3.
There's a spider. He couldn't tell us not to do that.
That's true.
Aaron just sees these
And I
two
can't see in the
shells
dark.
sliding down.
All right, so Wordle, you slide down, and you end up. I was gonna give you one of three options. It was gonna be one, you fall off this way; two, you end up on the bridge; or three, you come off this way.
Can't hit the can't hit the post like pinball. Boom, 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 boom.
It's more about just where you ended up after that. Yeah, so yes, there's definitely some pinballing. And you go off on the other side.
Remember me.
Well, I was gonna say after like 30 feet, I would have used my bonus action to pop out of my shell. I can do that. 30 feet's my movement speed.
Alright, I will give you a dexterity saving throw. As you're sliding down, and you realize there's an abyss here. And you are trying to stop on an ice. In fact, I'm maybe gonna make it disadvantage because you're on a slippery slope as a turtle.
6.
Oh, no.
6. Yes, you both attempt to grab at the rope as it comes down, and you even see a couple of roper tentacles flying down at you, but they are unable to reach you as you fall into the abyss.
Actual abyss or a hole?
No.
This is the abyss. I'm scared. We made
The
a mistake.
abyss itself is 200 feet deep.
Oh, we're
Oh
dead.
God.
A
my
creature
God, we're
that
dead.
falls into the abyss takes 20d6 falling damage.
We're dead.
Let's see, hold on.
Whoops. We pulled an Emin.
Oh wait, what?
I'm fine.
I was about to say, Nat's watching this and considering just
So,
turning around and
I'm dead.
leaving.
As we
You're
start,
unconscious. You're not dead.
as we start falling, I am going to use my channel divinity. I think is what it is.
Okay,
Let's see.
I'm ready. I'm here for it. I'm totally willing to give you guys an out if you got something to save you, but
I got nothing.
when your players make bonehead moves, there's only so much you can do.
Something I
This is, reminds me of Marisha jumping off a cliff.
We're basically gods.
maybe it wasn't. It's a spell I can cast, I think. I have something that can give me flying speed of 30. I'm trying to figure out what that is. That or I'll just use Misty Step to teleport up. But
Okay, so there is one thing I thought of. Let's see.
So if
one-
you have that flying speed of 30 feet, you can also save Thomas.
Yeah, that's what I was going to try and do.
Okay.
As soon as I come off the edge, I just immediately do this and fly straight towards to grab Thomas.
I will say that he's a pretty heavy creature. You are able to reach him before he gets to the bottom because it is 200 feet, so you've got some time to right yourself, get down there. But I will say you slow his descent enough to have his damage when you both reach the bottom. So we'll call it 35 damage, Thomas. And you, of course, take none.
Oh.
Shouldn't do that if you're not ready to fall off a cliff. That's what my hundreds of years of experience have taught me.
All right, and how long does that last? 1 minute.
minute.
Okay.
That's long enough. That's plenty long enough.
To get you guys out, though, is the question. Because you are now 200 feet in this cavern.
Well, while they're doing that, I guess I'll do a perception to
I'll do
see
the
if
math.
I see. I want to see if his wings come out. So if I think they're just dead or 17.
It would
Do
take.
I- do I, like-
It would
See
take
that.
you. It would take you 13 rounds if you're carrying me to get up. So it would take more than a minute.
So then we just, I carry us up as far as we can, then we just climb up the rest of the way.
Okay, make a strength. No, make an athletics check.
I'm gonna fall again.
Can I cast Bless on us before we do that?
Well, Bless doesn't help ability checks. It only helps attacks and saving throws.
And saving throws. Never mind. Yeah. Got a +9.
There's a thing I forgot to do, Jay.
Okay.
With the Staff of the Wildlands, I can cast the sneaky spell.
Pass
Plus
without
10
a
sneaky
trace.
spell. I
Yeah.
can cast that at will, unlimited time. So I did that before I turned into a spider.
Fair enough. So yeah, I will say it's a tremulous effort, but Wordle, you are barely able to make it back up here, and you scramble up. But as you both reach the top,
Wait! Before that, I wanted to do a thing while they were doing all this
go ahead.
putzing around shit. I want to crawl over to here as a spider,
All right.
so that I'm right beside the roper
Uh-huh.
with the ceiling. And I want to do two things simultaneously. I want to drop my spider shape, and I want to cast Shape Stone on the thing that the roper is rooted to,
Okay.
and disappear it. Like
It's a
turn
touch
it in.
spell.
I'm a spider, and I'm on the ceiling. So I'm going to shapeshift out of a spider, touch it, and turn it into mud, so that the roper's going to fall.
Okay. Yes, the roper does fall and takes out the bridge on its way down.
Cool.
And by the way, you have transformed back into back into Nat.
Yes.
As far as I know, you don't have a flying speed or climbing speed. And
Not
Nat,
at the moment.
Okay, so you begin to fall as well.
All right, I shapeshift into a vulture.
All right.
Okay, that saves me what I was gonna do.
Okay, and while that is happening, I will have everybody roll initiative as the two turtles reach back to the top. The bridge is now gone. Just ignore that the bridge is even there.
Beautiful.
Well, that was fun.
And by the way, you guys can now see across the way there are 3 hobgoblins with a ballista sitting at a campfire.
Uh-oh.
By
you
the
wanna do that
way,
again, Wordle?
I want to do that again.
My body hurts.
Shrug it off. You're young and you can take it.
Silly D&D players.
Indeed.
Man, I really wish I brought a damage spell, huh? This sounded a lot cooler than it is.
This was working out so much better in my head.
Let's see. Misty Step, I can't take someone with me.
So the roper has a 12 initiative.
Yes.
Is it even still there?
Okay.
I thought it fell.
Well, it's falling.
Oh, okay.
It might try to grab one of us as it's falling. I think is what's going on here.
Probably.
Yeah, we'll say we're gonna initiate combat as the roper hits and breaks the bridge, and right as you, I'll give you your wild shape. You are currently a giant vulture.
Okay, cool.
All right. So the first ones to act are the hobgoblins, which makes sense because they've been they saw 2 turtle shells fly off the cliffs, and then started to get ready. So this first one will come over and will shoot the ballista. We'll say it shoots it at Wordle. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, 15 piercing damage. The other 2 hobgoblins will step up with longbows, and we'll do 1 shot at the vulture. 14 to hit,
That'll hit.
for 9 piercing. The other one will shoot at Garius for a 14.
Well, I need to roll my hit points for my vulture, I think.
Imagine a 14 probably
3d10.
misses you.
Yeah, I'll just plink it off my shield like, you guys suck.
It's true, they do.
Oh wow, I only have 16 hit points. So I'm down to what, 7? Okay.
And we'll say, actually, I forgot about this. So we'll say the, I guess each of them can do that. Oh, if that creature is within 5 feet of an ally, yes. So, so yeah, an extra 2d6.
No, I'm not within 5 feet of one of his allies.
No, it's if. Oh, if that creature is in 5 feet of. Okay, yeah, never mind. You are correct. I was interpreting it as the hobgoblins being next to each other, but I guess that makes less sense narratively. All right, so Nat, your turn. You are a vulture. Barely.
I am a vulture. Okay. I am going to fly over this way,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to stop being a vulture.
All right.
And I am going to cast a spell. I am going to cast Fog Cloud at level 1 on top of the hobgoblins.
Alrighty. So let's see. That is another 20-foot radius sphere.
Ah, I thought you were gonna eat me. I may be old, but I'm not dead. Glad you're not an actual vulture.
Probably something like that.
Yeah, perfect.
That's right around 20. Okay. Anything else for you?
Actually, I would probably, being as it's that big, I would probably position the roper within it too.
All right.
That way, if it
Roper
needs
that
to
is
see
quickly descending.
yeah. That way, if it needs to see us to attack us, it hopefully has disadvantage. All right, that's it.
Okay. Wordle. All of your enemies just disappeared in a fog.
I get in my shell. That's my turn.
All right.
Fuck this.
The
I don't have
roper,
any range, anything.
the roper begins to fall, but it does have a 50-foot range for its tendril.
Oh wow. That's pretty far.
All right, so it's going to do a tendril attack at each of you. So first one for Garius. Second one for Nat. Third one for Wordle. So 22 for Garius.
Yep, I'm the only one hit.
You're the only one hit? Why?
Because the other one's at disadvantage because he's in the fog cloud. Unless you can see through it.
Does he have blind sight?
He would have done this after he fell out of the cloud, because he's dropping. He's dropping at a rate of 60 feet per turn per round.
Well, if he drops 60 feet, then we're not within his 50-foot range.
It wouldn't have been all the way because it only goes 20 feet for the fog cloud.
There
It'd be
would've been a
probably
small
like
window
30
that
to
I could've
40
done
feet
it.
down when he did this.
Let's lose connection. Oh, yeah, I lost connection there for a second. Sorry, what'd you say, Jay?
He's probably about 30 to 40 feet down because he wouldn't have waited the whole time he was falling, but he would have fallen out of the cloud and then roped it and tendrilled at anybody he could see.
Okay.
So he hits me. I'm sure 25 hits Thomas even with his +4 AC.
Okay. Now I'm going to give it a D2 to see who he decides to reel.
Is it not a disadvantage because he's falling?
I don't see why. He's used to trying to swing when he's in precarious positions. Ropers are always hanging. So it's going to be Garius that he attempts to reel. Let's see.
It's a strength save. Because I forgot something earlier that might have helped me. He's
Okay,
doing me.
so any creature hit, the target is grappled until the grapple ends. They are restrained and has disadvantage on stealth. Yeah. So but actually there is no check for Tendril. Oh, it's not posting the no, it's not posting the actual.
So he doesn't try to pull us in then?
No,
We're
he
just
does.
grappled.
We're just you're just grappled.
But he can only reel one target. Oh no, he reels each creature that is grappled.
So
My mistake.
Oh, we're
So he's
dead.
pulling both the turtles with him. And he's going to use his last tendril to attempt to reach out to the wall and try to pull him a little closer to the wall to slow his descent. I'm going to make this a dexterity saving throw for the roper, because it's going to be really difficult for him. 1, no. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't stick to the wall. So he continues descending with pulling both of the turtles down with him again. We'll say he's down 60 feet into the cavern, and you guys have been pulled down 15 feet.
okay.
So he's just barely still holding on to you, but now you're all falling. Garius.
Is there any way for me to save Thomas?
If you can't come up with anything, I have something to try.
Okay.
It'll suck for you guys, but I think it'll save you.
I'll be fine. I can just Misty Step out.
The roper's just like, I will take you with
We're gonna die.
me. I was a smart maneuver, but the roper wouldn't just sit there and fall, you know?
No.
He'd want to do something.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to save Thomas, so I'm just gonna use Misty Step.
Alright.
And then
Bonus action, you misty step back onto the... Oh, over there, okay. Post misty step for me. I believe it's a place, an unoccupied place that you can see.
basically you can see, yeah.
Yes, so you
So I guess
cannot go there
technically
because
I can't
of the fog
see
cloud.
that since it's not within 10 feet of me, so... Come back up here.
Okay, that works. What else would you like to do?
And since Misty Step's a spell, I can't use another spell, right?
Correct, you can't cast another spell, but you could do a cantrip.
Paladins don't get cantrips, unfortunately.
Aha. Is there any action you would like to take?
I will take the dodge action, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, that brings us to the Hobgoblin's turn. They are going to... Well, the first one is going to try to shoot the ballista into the fog. It remembers generally where you guys were. It's just going to shoot randomly. So I'm going to roll a d3.
How far away would I have been able to Misty Step? You said I was pulled 15 feet off down here?
Yeah. So yeah, you had plenty of room to Misty Step.
So I could like Misty Stepped over here, like...
Sure. I'll give you a
Okay.
few extra. Plus, you have movement still, so you could have moved.
I don't feel like moving on this side, so I'm pretty sure I'll slip.
Good call.
So yeah, I would have moved over here.
Okay, so I was gonna say a 1, it hit the area with Garius, 2 with Nat, and 3 it would have aimed back at Wordle, but would have missed because he's not there anymore. But yeah, the ballista does come towards Garius. But an 8 misses, so it goes wide. And you don't see what the other two do, because they're obscured with mist.
Okay.
Nat?
All right. I am going to cast a spell.
Alrighty.
I'm going to cast the spell using my magic stick because I cannot cast this spell without using my magic stick.
Sure.
I am going to cast Wall of Thorns.
Alright.
And I am going to put this wall across the chasm from one end to the other in such a way that it is between the Roper and Wardle.
Excellent. Okay. So go ahead and roll damage because the tendril will be stuck in the Wall of Thorns.
It will be 33 damage.
Okay.
On a DC 17 Dex save.
Well, the tendrils have 10 HP, so yeah, that ruins the tendril, and it is no.
Thomas
and,
is also going to have to make that save.
Well, yeah, when he falls into it, which, by the way,
You fuck!
are you done with your turn?
You're gonna kill me.
I mean,
I'm
it's
keeping
better
you
than
from
falling all the way into the cavern.
It's the only way I could save you, buddy.
I'm still falling.
You're landing on a wall of thorns.
Anything else for you, Nat?
It's gonna kill me.
That will cause the fog cloud to end.
Okay.
But
And-
I'm also trying. I'm trying to create it in such a way that, because he's only down 15 feet, I'm gonna try to create it in such a way that it will bridge the gap, so we could run across it if we wanted to, but it
Sure.
would fucking hurt.
Sure. No, I get it. I'm into it. And as the fog cloud lifts, the other two hobgoblins will release their readied longbow attacks, one at each of you up on the platform. 18 for Nat and 16 for Garius.
Miss.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
6 piercing. Anything else for you, Nat?
Thank God I have Warcaster.
Wow, yeah.
It would be fine.
Seriously.
I can add 5.
What would you say? Oh, you can add 5? Okay.
Because of this, yeah.
Nice. Alright, well, Wordle. You are... Whoa.
It's like Flash of Genius, but
My Chrome... Fricked. That's weird.
That's no bueno.
Nope. Not a fan. Oh. Restore. Yes. I would like to restore. Thank you. Chrome.
Okay.
What would you like to do on your turn? You are falling towards the Wall of Thorns, but if you'd like to act before you get there, I'd be happy to let you.
I got nothing. I fall right into
Heal
the
yourself so you don't die.
storm. Oh, I guess I could try to heal myself. Sure, I'll try to heal myself. I will cast a healing word on myself.
So you regain 15 hit points.
This isn't gonna matter. I'm still dead.
Well, yeah, as you fall into the Wall of Thorns, make a dexterity saving throw.
I did. I rolled an 11.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
And
You
as
see
I end
Wordle
my-
repelled into his shell, unconscious in the Wall of Thorns.
and
but
as I end,
he's
and
not
as I
falling.
end my turn in the Wall of Thorns, I take another 78 slashing.
Do you?
Mm,
Yep. Whenever you end your turn in the Wall of Thorns, you take 78 slashing, and when you enter it for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Well, we're gonna
You roll
call that.
78.
We're gonna call that a death saving throw.
Oh, yeah, it would be. It would be a death save, yeah.
Well, it would be a death save, but I'd also still take the damage.
No,
Yes.
like you You don't take the damage.
No. Sorry, you lose a death saving throw automatically.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, I fail a death save. but
You
still
don't
take
you
the
don't
damage.
get to make a death saving throw. Yeah, you lose a death save.
I'd still take the damage because if I reach more than my my negative HP max, I'm dead.
That's
But
true.
no, but once you're unconscious, like you don't take damage numbers. You just lose death saves.
No, he's right.
Like, if
You
you
do
get-
you do
No,
technically take the
you-
damage.
you
Like
take
say
a
you
death save
say
and
you were unconscious and took 200 damage, that would kill you outright
Yeah,
because
you
it's
would
more
just-
than
you
your
would-
maximum HP.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Or if yeah, or if
Alright.
you,
Now that said, he's not going to deal over your maximum. You know, so there's I don't know. There's some point to roll it,
25.
but yeah. You're a 10th level character. He's not going to get 60, 70, 80 damage.
I'm at negative 31, so I'm pretty close.
How are you at negative 31?
It's not cumulative. You have to take it in one hit. It doesn't stack.
Hang on.
Yeah, if a single hit does more than your maximum, then you're dead outright. But otherwise, it works by death saving throws.
All right.
All right. Anyway, the roper falls to its death, or I guess I should say falls out of your vision. Say he's no longer a problem unless somebody falls to the bottom of the cavern. Darius?
Well, this is gonna hurt.
This is a sticky wicket.
Actually, I probably can't.
Maybe it's a thorny
How-
wicket.
How far down is Thomas?
We'll say he's about 20 feet down. Because he was 15 feet down, and he was 15 feet down from the roper. And I imagine you cast the Wall of Thorns pretty close to where he was.
Pretty much to try to just catch him as softly as I could, yeah.
Right. So yeah,
So
20.
there's
It slopes 20 feet, but now there's a new bridge of thorns.
So there's probably no way I could go down there and then get him back up, is there?
You could certainly try.
It would be like sloped, but you would take a lot of damage for doing it if you didn't make your dex save.
Yeah, well, I was thinking I could Misty Step down there so I wouldn't have to use my movement speed, pull him to the edge, and then basically climb up and just hold him off the edge for one turn, maybe.
I think what I would do if I were you is can you Misty Step with someone?
No.
No.
Feels bad.
Yeah,
I
that's-
will give you a athletics check if you want to do that, to see how far across the thorns you can carry him. And I will make it
Okay.
2 feet times whatever your roll is.
Hey.
You can
40
take him. You can take him 42 feet.
Then I'll
So you
Misty
can do
Step
it.
down and I'll come over here and just kind of like toss him up on the edge.
Okay.
And then I have to make a dex throw.
Dex.
Yes.
Alright.
That's a fail.
You fail. So
Alright, so how much damage do I take?
Nat will roll it and let you know.
Or do I still take that 25 that you just already rolled?
We can just use the 25 if you'd like.
Alright,
Sure,
so I
I'm
take
25.
13 because I have resistance to all spell damage.
There you go. Anything else for you? I mean, that's plenty, I feel like.
Let's see, I used my bonus action.
Yeah, you technically haven't used an action yet. You're right.
I feel like we're probably going to be resting after this, I would assume. For time.
I think so.
I will go ahead, reach down, and touch Thomas and heal him for 30 hit points.
There you go. Those healing
My lay
hands,
on
though.
hands.
You come back to consciousness, Wordle, and you are on the slippery slope. Which, by the way, is probably going to be the name of this entire video, Slippery Slope.
Now make sure you don't slip and fall off. Those thorns are still down there. They'll hurt like heck. I mean, my feet are bleeding
Mighty
from those
fitting.
thorns.
Alright, so for the hobgoblins, didn't like me trying to reopen all of these. Okay. So again, one is manning the ballista. He will shoot at Nat. 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
19 piercing, and make a concentration check.
Ouch. Concentration. I'm fine. I don't know why I did intelligence. I didn't mean to do it. Well, if you're gonna go by the intelligence roll that I'm
Natural
the first roll that I
one?
made.
Yeah.
So I have Warcaster, but is 12 enough for 19? Yeah, it is.
Well, let's see. It would be 7 plus 6, 13. So yes, you pass. Thanks to Warcaster. Best feat in the game. And the other two will take 2 longbows at the other two. So a 20 to hit for Wordle.
Yeah. That'll do it.
For 4 piercing. And then 13 misses.
I gave you 30. I healed you.
So yeah, now you're at 26.
Yep.
And that is the hobgoblin's turn.
Yeah,
Nats.
deflect off, say, God, you guys suck at aiming.
By the way, I'm at 3 levels of exhaustion.
Nat's turn.
I feel like Nat is about to destroy these hobgoblins. I feel it coming.
Let's see.
If he doesn't, someone else will.
I am going to target the one on the ballista.
Alright.
Or actually, am I going to target him? Let's see. Ah, a 10-foot radius sphere, you say? I will cast Confusion.
Ah, alright. So they each get to make wisdom saving throws. They're not very good at those. Oh!
2 of them made
Wow! Okay, so the hobgoblin using the ballista failed and is now confused. Anything else for you?
That'll be it.
Wordle.
Actually, I'll put my blight ground over there on top of him.
Sure.
There. I'll draw it out myself for you.
Okay, sounds good. Wordle.
I think it's supposed to be about that big.
Yeah, that's about right.
What would the turtle like to do?
I'm gonna get my shell.
The turtle's not having a good day. Anything else for you?
I have no range. This is all I can do is hide.
Darius.
Actually, can I get up here?
I
dash.
If you dash, I will have you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck! I can't do that. Then I'm in my shell.
You're on an icy surface that's 45 degrees upward.
Yep. All right, I'm in my shell.
I can just imagine this big turtle creature trying to dash up a
I'm just like,
icy
oh,
slope.
oh, I'm gonna die.
Slippery slopes indeed. Garius, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 3rd level.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's probably gonna hurt. Yep, that hurts pretty bad. What's the save?
It's a...
Con.
Yeah, it's a con save. It only hits, it's only a 5-foot radius sphere, so it can only hit 2 of them, I think.
I don't know. I mean, you can, if you put it in the middle one, then it hits all 3 of them.
Then yeah.
And they
So
all fail, and they all die. Hobgoblins are not known for their great health, as it turns out. All right. And with that, combat comes to an end. And
Well,
the-
you were for quite a trip there, Wordle. Hello? And I knock on his shell. All right, let's get you off this ice. Let's go. And I'll start pushing him that way. Unless he gets out of his shell.
Oh, it's happening again!
If you don't like it, get out and walk. I'm an old man. How can you put an old man through this? I mean, come on, get up and walk.
He's not coming out.
Oh no, you're slipping back down. You better get out.
Ah, get out!
And I'm still just pushing him this way. Well, I'd like to take a rest if y'all don't mind. This old man is tired.
Wordle gets in his shell in the corner and goes and takes a rest.
I'm going to use 3 castings of Stone Shape, so I'm going to use the remainder of my 4th level and my last 5th level spell to work on starting to create a bridge across this that's made out of stone.
All right.
So it'll be like, yeah, I can go about. I can get most of the way across. I'm not quite there yet. And then I'll come back to take a rest as well. Are we taking the long variety?
I was thinking the short variety.
I was like the long variety.
All right. Well, you guys decide on that. We will go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break because I need to use the restroom.
Cool.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yes, thank you very much. I might need it.
Wasn't expecting to fly off the edge like that. I saw those posts there and thought that I would just hit the post and kind of.
I was like 45-degree icy incline. You're both about to die. And I was looking and I was like, there's not really much I can do to stop this.
I knew I had a way to get out of it if anything happened, so I wasn't scared. But yeah, long or short rest because I used up.
I used a lot of spells there.
Yeah,
A lot of high-level spells.
I only have 1/3 level spell slot and then just my first level spell slots next left.
I used all of my 4th, all of my 5th, and several others as well.
And just letting you know, I have the spell Revivify. So I can
Okay, good.
revive you, Thomas.
I don't.
I took it because it seemed like doing this with 3 people might be a little hard.
We know our party's weakness is ranged damage output.
Yeah. I mean, I have Misty Step so I can get up pretty close, at least. Moonbeam, I think, is my only actual damaging spell. Let's see.
Well, Thomas, we should do a long rest because you have 3 levels of exhaustion, dude. I think Thomas is AFK.
Yeah. I have plant growth, but I don't think that would have worked.
No, it wouldn't have.
Because I guess your thorn wall aren't considered normal plants.
Right, and it's also like a wall. And plant
Yeah.
growth just makes plants grow big.
Well, all normal plants in 100-foot center at that point become thick and overgrown.
Yeah.
I
Plant
guess I
growth,
just would've-
very, very underestimated spell, by the way. Very strong spell.
Yeah.
I'll be right back too, actually.
Okay, I think I will too then.
All right, I'm back. Apparently, I'm the only one. Do. No. Almost a song from Zelda, but not quite.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I think we're gonna take a long rest, by the way, Jay.
Okay.
I don't think Thomas wants 3 levels of exhaustion.
Well, let's see. He went unconscious and lost 1
I'm
death
back.
saving throw.
So wouldn't that only be 2 levels?
Well, and then he went unconscious a second time because he got healed. Because he. Well, wait.
No, he didn't. He only
No,
went
he
unconscious
didn't.
once.
Yeah. So he'd only have 2 levels
Mm-hmm.
of exhaustion. Still, that's half speed. What I will say is that you guys are pretty high-level adventurers. You understand that taking a short rest in a dragon's cave is doable. Taking a long rest is a little bit more dangerous.
Sure. Maybe we should do a short rest then. But then again, if we're gonna fight a dragon,
But it's entirely up to you guys what you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do, but you guys would definitely understand that.
I'm gonna sit down and start trying to cast spell. Like, I got this. Leave its tiny hut. Oh wait, I don't know that spell. Never mind.
Yeah, right?
I
It's
do
not
not
I
have
do
that
it.
spell. I do not have that spell.
Oh hey, I just realized something.
Hmm.
Thomas put a death ward on all of us.
Oh, right!
No, he put it on you two. He did
He
not
also
put
said
it
he
on
put it on
himself.
himself.
Did he?
Did he?
Yeah.
We'll have to check with him when he gets back. I only remember him putting it on the
back.
2 of you.
Didn't you put death ward on yourself after you put it on us?
Oh shit, I did.
So you wouldn't have actually have died at all?
Well,
No.
the first time you went unconscious, you would have gone to 1 HP.
Yes, I would be 1 level of exhaustion less than I am now, because I would have gone down the next turn anyways.
So you'd only have 1 level because you went unconscious the first. You only went unconscious once and took 1 death save, but you didn't go unconscious the second time.
Oh, wait, are we taking a long rest?
It's up to you guys. You have 1 level of exhaustion. One
Wait,
thing I
it would click-
mentioned to them while you were gone is that you guys are fairly confident you could probably take a short rest, but taking a long rest in a dragon's cave might be dangerous. You don't know for sure, but you guys would understand that that's kind of a iffy concept.
That being said, though, I don't have any 4th or 5th level spells left at all. And if we're gonna fight a dragon, I feel like I'm gonna those.
Yeah, alright, let's do it.
Okay. So you guys,
Before we do I want to do that? Because if it doesn't go well, I'll lose my last 3rd level spell slot to heal us to full.
Well, if we're gonna take a long rest, I will cast Death Ward on myself again. before the rest.
okay. All right. Well,
And we
How-
will,
how
of
are you
course, do
guys-
watches.
okay. I was about to say, how are you guys
Yeah.
gonna set up for your long rest?
I will be first watch because if I do the 2nd or 3rd one, I will sleep through it.
Uh, I'll do second watch.
I'm an old man. Once I go to sleep, I'm asleep.
I'll do third watch.
Okay.
Would you say in the starting point?
You guys are so lucky. Okay.
Nice.
I'll spare you the perception checks. You are all able to get
Okay.
through your long rest without issue.
Beautiful. What might we have encountered there?
The
I will
dragon.
tell you after the session.
All right.
All right. So you guys all find yourselves awakening in the morning. Or you assume it's the morning because it's dark here and you can't tell. You're deep enough in the cave that you don't see any light. Unless you create it yourself. What would you like to do?
Assuming someone will create light for us again.
I will. Yeah, I'll cast daylight on my shield.
I cast Death Ward on all of us.
All right.
Yay!
Death wards for everyone. And I'll say with your stone shape, you were able to create a bridge that goes out far enough that you feel you could make it across.
Just to hop across.
Yeah.
Hop, skip, and
Okay.
jump.
You're just a
Alright,
stone's throw away, so.
You need to
Sorry.
take away my dark vision now, though, because I'm not shapeshifted.
I have bright light for 60 feet and then 60 feet of dim light after that.
Okay, I will
On-
change
on
that as well.
On his shield, so it's yeah.
And
So
I
it's
have 20
with
feet
him.
of bright light, 20 feet of dim light on me.
Oh, if you used light, I probably wouldn't have used daylight.
Okay,
That's-
well, I have light.
Okay,
Okay,
you can,
so we just have the 20 and 20, not the 60 and 60.
yeah, because I don't want to use one of my third level spell slots if you use light.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
but actually,
So,
yeah, no,
bright
I won't.
bright light 20, dim light 20?
Yes,
Sorry, I guess 40, but yeah.
40 total. 20 of it's bright.
Well, if you
Okay.
put 20 bright, 20 dim, they'll just overlap. You have to put 20 bright, 40 dim for it to be 20 past. If that makes sense.
Okay. Where would you guys like to go?
I'm still seeing like super far, Jay.
Well, there is
Yeah.
also, you do see a still trickling
A
campfire
campfire.
on the other
Alright,
side.
yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right.
Yeah. The hobgoblins lie there dead now. Not really doing much.
What's over here? What's going on over here?
You see a small chest in the corner.
I will kick it.
All right, you kick it. Doesn't do
Doesn't
anything.
try to eat my
It
foot.
does
Okay,
not
cool.
try to eat your foot.
I open it up.
All right, it is locked.
I hit the lock with my flail.
And as you do, and you open it up, and you find.
Ain't nothing a little brute force can't solve.
That's right. You find a potion of lesser restoration,
Oh.
Oh.
and you also find an additional. The 100 gold and 30 gems that are worth 50 gold each.
Wow.
My bag's a little full. Can you carry that for me?
And you-
guess I can. Yeah.
And again, because of your ridiculously high passive perception, I will say that you hear a soft shaking sound from up and to the left. So up in
Shaking.
this area. You're not
Like
quite.
like
you're not-
like jingling of coins, or
It's a little bit of a metallic shaking. You're having trouble deciphering exactly what it is, but it sounds like something metal is moving.
okay.
Do you tell the rest of us that?
I'll just kind of nudge you and just point to the left.
Wordle,
I
as you
won't
step
say.
forward, you see an empty cage.
Huh?
Oh no, somebody's missing their dog.
Maybe.
I hope we didn't kill it already.
And there's nothing in the cage?
Nothing in this cage, no. But
Is this
as
why you
you
reported it?
as you start to step
Oh,
in,
wait.
you see another cage back in the back corner.
Oh
of
no,
this
there's
cavern.
2 dogs.
It's another empty
I
cage.
need to roll something. Sorry, give me just one moment.
Are these
I
cages?
remembered.
Sorry, how big are these cages?
Pretty big enough to fit any of you.
I don't think these are for little doggies.
Doesn't look like they're for dogs.
But maybe a young pup like you might be in it.
Oh, there's something in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I found the dog.
That ain't no dog. I think. No, wait, it's a little scruffy. You might be a dog. Yeah, you a dog in there?
You see a figure, looks like a dwarven figure, kind of rattling the cage, but no sound is emitting from the cage, only the cage shaking itself. Though it looks like the figure is trying to speak, but there's no sound coming out.
Am I more deaf than I thought, or can you guys hear him?
Oh, I forgot. There was one more thing you guys found. I'm sorry, you guys found one more thing. Well, I guess 2 more things in the chest. Back over here, you found a component pouch, and behind the chest, you guys actually would have noticed a staff. Ironically, a staff of the woodlands.
Perfect.
Sorry, forgot about that.
That's funny.
Is that what you
That's
have?
funny. That's what I already have, yeah.
Yeah,
But that means I can just go gangbusters with one and explode it.
that's true. You
It
could
won't
do
be a
that.
problem. Yeah, I'll take it both because I can also turn them into trees. So I'll
So,
take it.
what would you like to do with this person that's in the cage?
I would like to sit down and ritually cast detect magic.
Okay, you are able to do so. And this cage is enchanted.
I figured as much. I will dispel magic on the cage.
Okay, make a spellcasting check. I guess for you would be a wisdom check.
It would be a wisdom check.
18 will do it. You see the magic dissipate, and suddenly the figure who's shaking the cage and speaking starts actually being able to speak to you. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Who are you?
Glad we could help. And I'm gonna turn to leave.
Wait! I still need help getting out of the cage. Please.
Oh, what are you gonna do if we let you out? You
Well,
can come after me body, are you?
I let them out of the cage.
all right. You let them out of the cage.
Come after my body, are you?
Don't come after my body.
You guys will be able to tell that he was doing that in jest.
I say
Everything's gonna be okay.
Thank you. My name is Trueleg. I am the mayor of a local city nearby, and I was captured here by the giant and by his henchmen.
Oh, well that's very stressful.
Oh, be careful on your way out. I haven't seen any giants in here.
I expected you to be dead.
Wait, you guys know this fella?
Another few days, I probably would have been.
We all have to die sometime.
Yes, but I'd rather avoid it as long as possible.
Well, that's not necessarily true. I mean, there's all types of different blessings, and you could become a lich if that's your fancy, you know. You could enter some type of inescapable stasis in a demi-plane.
You could
you could be trapped forever in the 9 hells and tortured.
You could do some sort of immortality ritual, have it disrupted, and turn into a vampire or something.
Yeah, you know, not everybody has to die. It's really not a good idea to be promoting. Immortality is realistic and achievable.
True Light
Long
will
as you
look
believe.
over. Will look over at you, Nat, and see that you're holding two similar staffs, and then see, you found my staff. Would you mind?
Now hold on here. He's had those staffs since. Oh, he's had them. How do we know they's yours?
Make a deception check.
Is it deception if he believes himself? Is he being senile here, or is he actually deceived?
He's being senile here. He actually thinks that those are both yours.
Okay, is your perception bonus any more than your deception bonus?
No, persuasion.
Yeah,
They're both +5.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have proficiency in either of them.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think he can fail that insight check. Yeah, no, he cannot.
Any credit.
But it would be a persuasion, so he knows, he thinks I'm telling the truth, but he doesn't believe me.
Well, very well,
sees
but
through that you're a senile old man.
I would like to join you in attempting to take on the dragon in this cave, and if I had that staff, I would be much better equipped for it.
There's a dragon in this cave?
I'll give him the staff.
Okay. Did you happen to find a bag of components?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hand him those two.
Excellent. So now he's fully equipped once again. That I believe the dragon is hiding somewhere in the northeastern part of this cave.
What circle are you?
He is Circle of the Wild Flame.
Oh, fun.
Oh no, sorry, Circle of Wildfire.
That's a neat one.
It is.
Nat'll kind of just turn his nose up at that a little bit.
Well, to each their own. Nature magic isn't inherently bad, unlike the arcane.
Do you know what type of dragon it is you're facing?
Yes, it is a white dragon.
Ah.
You can expect it to attack you with ice.
Oh, with ice. All right.
Hence the incredibly cold nature of the cave.
Is it cold here? I didn't realize. Where you going, Nat?
He really doesn't, does he? You'll say to Wordle. All right, what would you guys like to do? You now have the Mayor Trueleg with you.
I think there's an invisible wall here because I can't see anything past this point where my guy's at.
Oh no,
we
you're
don't have-
not
we don't have
emitting the
Thomas.
light. Thomas is emitting the
Oh,
light.
that's right.
You were emitting the light earlier because I accidentally set you that way. But
Well, I guess
narratively,
we're
we'll
going
just
back
say
to the
that
bridge.
he casted light on you.
Are we leaving? I thought we were going deeper.
I thought we were going over this way.
We're going to the bridge.
No, deeper.
Yeah, that
Okay,
is
hold
deeper.
on.
Oh wait, no, yeah, the bridge is leaving. You're right.
So you get to about. Hey, come on.
Stop moving, Wordle.
You get to about there,
Ah!
and you start to notice in the cavern. It is. You start to notice that the floor and the ceiling and the walls are a little bit less even, as if maybe they're not made from the same stone. And Nat, with your passive perception, I would say you notice that these walls are frozen over in ice, but under the ice is appears to be skulls. Below you, above you, everywhere. The cavern is has an extra frozen layer of skulls.
I won't tell anyone that. Doesn't matter.
And
Do
then
I see that with the 12?
it looks like you guys are within, yeah, the light. You're starting to see skulls that are out facing to your right. Well, to the east.
Okay.
It's so there's just you notice a few skulls. And Trueleg will say, "Be careful. He's close."
Skulls, skulls everywhere. There's skulls.
So as you
Here's the
continue
starting scene.
forward, how are you guys traveling through the cave?
I
That's
cast
important.
Death Ward on Trueleg.
Oh,
I'm in the back.
well, thank you.
I'm making sure I'm within 10 feet of everybody.
Okay.
So
Are
I'd probably be.
you going through? Are you traveling through normally or?
Are we
I
gonna?
Can I do that?
Are we gonna try and sneak through? Because unless someone says something,
Yeah, I'm just walking.
Darius is just walking.
I'm going to cast resistance on myself though.
I will use my stick to give us all pass without a trace, so we can try to sneak.
Okay, then I will have
No.
everyone make a stealth check.
I'm not part of Snake Guy.
Plus 10.
You get a plus 10 though, so I'm not particularly sneaky either.
13, 23.
22 with a -2.
That's a 21 for me.
All right.
Not terrible.
You're wearing heavy armor, Thomas.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, let's see. What is the?
In case I didn't say this earlier, my guy's literally wearing nothing but a cloak.
So what was the lowest?
Not even a
what was-
loincloth?
What was the lowest roll?
He's a turtle.
21.
The lowest was 20. Lowest was 20
Ah.
from the.
For Trollig.
Yes. Well, with a passive perception of 21.
Aw.
I know, right? Very close. You do see this large mound of skulls in the corner, and you start to see it shake and tremble. And you start to see some of the skulls falling.
I think there's something in there.
And indeed, the senile old man is not so senile as it turns out, because out of it pops the skull collector. You see an adult white dragon, and he roars, seeing that these 4 intrepid adventurers have had the audacity to enter his sanctum.
I'll hold my
Sure.
breath.
And I'll have everyone roll initiative.
Nice. What's your dex, Marcus?
Your desire behind my dex is at 7.
Oh! Let's go!
Come on, Trolleg, don't let us. Aw. So go. I'm pretty sure. What's your dex, Thomas?
0.
Yeah, you go before me.
Rawleg is the first to act. All right. So, seeing the skull collector pop out of this area, he is going to go ahead and step forward. 25 feet, but he's going to come out to the side. And he is going to he's going to cast Fairy Fire on the Skull Collector. Let's see, I don't need Hobgoblins anymore.
We're gonna get breath weaponed and it's gonna fucking suck.
The
Breath weapon is
dexterity
not considered a
saving throw.
spell, is it?
Ooh, well, he fails. So the Skull Collector will actually go ahead and use its legendary resistance to succeed. And that is it for Trowlick. So, yeah, you predicted it. The Skull Collector will step forward, coming down off the pile, and will roar. So let's start with his Frightful Presence. Everyone needs to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Everyone within 10 feet of me is immune to being frightened. Paladin thing.
Ha!
Nice. So only Trowlick needs to make it then. He's pretty good at Wisdom saving throws. Wow, just makes it.
Whew.
So yeah, he's immune to it too for the next 24 hours. He's not afraid of this dragon. And then, yes, he will go ahead and use his breath weapon. DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
And that's not considered a spell, is it?
No, that's just his breath
Darn.
weapon, his natural breath weapon.
That sucks.
Everyone can add, us three can add 5 to our con saves.
Oh, we get
Nice.
to add 5 to our cut, so I pass.
Yeah, because of my aura protection. This thing.
All right, well, 59 cold damage on a fail,
What's the DC?
and it is 19.
So 16.
So
okay.
59 on a fail, 30 on a pass.
There goes half my health. On a pass.
I have 9 hit points.
Nice!
Wow. Bummer.
Did you roll shit for hit points or something?
Nope. I have 68 hit points.
But that is it for the Skull Collector's turn.
Oh,
I
right,
thought
you
you
didn't
gave
pass.
yourself resistance.
I did. I added the D4.
Oh, it just reduces it by 2?
No, it lets me add a D4 to the saving throw.
Oh, okay. So you got it 18. Wow.
Yep.
Nat, your
You
turn.
were one off. First thing, defiled ground.
All right.
So let me draw that out real quick. So we're just gonna it's just gonna cover this whole area pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move it a little bit. Great. Plop, right like that. All right. So defiled ground, and then I'm gonna get a little bit interesting with things.
Do you guys have any of the health auras? That's weird.
No.
I don't know. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Our tokens probably aren't set to represent our characters. They're probably just set as like generic tokens.
Oh,
I
that's why.
am going to cast Contagion on him. Wall of text. Long and short of it is if he fails 3...
Unfortunately, it's a touch.
He needs to either succeed or fail on 3 saves. If he fails on 3, really bad shit happens to him.
What kind of save?
I think it's con.
I will say though, it's
Yes.
a touch spell.
Or is it a touch spell? Never
You
mind. If it's a
making
touch spell, never
melee
mind.
spell attack against a creature within your reach.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not gonna.
You're not going up there.
Never mind.
Makes sense.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
Not going to do it. So instead of that, I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Moonbeam,
All right.
and I'm gonna upcast it to 5th level.
Good call. What kind of save?
So that's still a con save, so he passes.
Okay.
But he'll take, let's see, what is that? 23 damage. And I will use my reaction to summon a sapling right in front of him.
All right.
And the sapling will attack him
Does he take
Right.
additional
Brian.
damage for your blighted ground?
He will, yeah. That's
Okay.
an extra d6.
So it's 23
Hi, Brian.
plus.
Hey guys,
Oh, hey.
Hey, Brian.
just pop in to say hi since the kids are still.
Well, hello.
I think we're gonna die.
We're gonna be fine.
Let's see. I can do this.
Thomas or Grendel stream on Discord.
Like I asked those two, and not me.
They were toward the top of the thing.
Oh.
I don't know if it's actually true.
All right. So it was an extra d6. So that's 23, 27 halved. It's going to be 14 damage.
Right.
And then
And
both of those hits for the
Okay,
sapling.
so that's 9 plus 8, and then 2 more d6. So that's another 7. Yep, 24. And then I am moving around the corner.
Good call. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Wordles.
I'm going to cast Mask Your Wounds on everybody.
Alrighty.
No.
3 nat
3
ones.
ones.
Oh, that
Wow.
hurts. That hurts a lot.
Brian, I've got to tell you, this class I'm playing, this subclass has one of the most interesting things. It has a thing that scales, the damage scales off of the CR of the enemy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
All right. Anything else for you?
That's it. I'm gonna do something stupid next turn, but you guys can't stop me. It's a one shot.
Gary.
Dream of trying.
Well, let's see here. Can't see the thing.
Yeah.
Actually, can you give me 10 feet? Because I do have blind fighting. So within 10 feet, I can
Yeah.
see.
You're basically blind anyway, so.
Yeah. I am going.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that a bonus action?
Is what?
Light's an action. That's late. Sorry, never mind. Ignore me.
You have 10 feet of. I'm saying night vision, but yeah, it's blind vision.
I'm gonna turn to Whirl's like, your healing sucks!
Alright.
How about this? And I'll use Aura Vitality.
3!
So as
Wow.
my Aura Vitality uses my action, and as my bonus action, I will heal myself for 3.
Okay.
Just yourself, or does it heal all of us?
1 creature every turn
One
as a
creature,
bonus
okay.
action.
You thought I did 8, you did 3. Fuck you.
I
He
can do it
did
every
8
round as a
times
bonus action,
4.
though.
He did 32 healing, and you did 3.
And also, I can do it as a bonus action each round.
But Gary actually believes that your healing sucks still. Like,
True.
he thinks he's right, so. Also, you have
And-
69 health. Nice. Anyway, continue.
I turn towards Dragon like, I can't see you, but I know you're there. I'm coming for you.
Alright.
And that's the end of my turn.
No,
Actually,
you don't want to move or anything?
I
Okay.
will step up. Can I hide behind this thing? Or give
I'll,
me cover or anything?
I'll
It
give
would be
you.
an action.
I'll give you a half cover.
Alright, I'll walk up to this, even if I can't go up. Try to pretend like
You
I
know
am.
what? It's not a huge stone. I'll give you an option. I'll either give you half cover if you go prone, or you don't have any cover.
You don't want to go prone. You don't want to give him advantage on attacks against you.
Let's see if he can move me. See me.
You have to take an action to hide unless you're a rogue.
I will. No, I'm good. I'll just stand right here, pretend like I'm. I think I'm in cover, but I'm not.
Okay. Prowlig, not being able to see, is going to cast. I almost want to get Brian in here to play Trowlig now. He's going to cast Flame Blade at 4th level.
Ooh.
Which I believe he gets a bright light and a 10-foot radius. So
And dim light and for an additional 10.
dim light for an additional 10, yeah. Brilliant. And he will bravely go right to the Skull Collector.
Oh, I can see you now. I'm coming for you.
He's a coming. And he will take a swipe. 17, unfortunately, just misses. And that's it for his turn. Now the Skull Collector does not get his breath weapon back.
Good.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for the sapling.
Sapling cannot be frightened.
All right.
It has an intelligence of 4. It doesn't know what fright is.
That's fair.
Is that for every creature within 120 feet?
By the way, I had forgotten that I had been forgetting
Once you
legendary
succeed
actions. So I'm going to retroactively give him one of his legendary actions
Fair enough.
as a tail attack at the sapling.
Oh boy, I hope you kill it. That's a
29
hit.
to hit. 20.
Hey, that's just enough damage to kill it.
Nice.
What's the dragon's CR?
13.
All right, so that's going to be 13 T8 damage.
So we don't have to roll for Frightful Presence if we already succeeded from it.
You technically haven't succeeded. You are immune.
It has to make a con save.
Yeah, I'll say that's what my thing is. You can't be
It
frightened
fails.
while you're cautious.
It takes 60 damage from the dying sapling.
What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
I hurt. Alright, so it is going to go ahead and make all of its attacks then at Trulig.
Don't forget to roll for the breath weapon recharge.
I did.
He
It,
did.
it failed. It was a 4, and I needed a 5 or 6. Feels bad. So 2 claw attacks and 1 bite attack. 30 hits. 15.
I have a feeling the mayor is about to get bitten in half here.
Yeah, wow, big rolls. Oh no, he stays up though.
I'm just imagining the lawyer that's on the shitter in Jurassic Park when the T-Rex just chomps on him and starts swinging him back and forth.
Good pull.
Let's see. On the ground, he can move 40. So he can only go 20 in your blighted area. But he does get to there.
You came to me. Bad move, sucker.
Sucker!
Sucker! So yeah, actually, I guess I would have... how far is your... It's within 10 feet, right, for your presence?
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually would have you two make wisdom checks. Because you are aware of its presence.
And
No.
technically, we didn't have to make the save.
You didn't have to make
before.
the save before, so you were just immune
Right.
to it initially. Yep. So
I'm
you're
good.
immune
I'm
to it
good.
for the rest of the day. Wordle. DC 14 Wisdom save.
Already made it. I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Then everybody's good. And we
Yeah.
are on to
Yeah,
Nat's turn.
boy. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to here. I am going to cast a spell at it. I am going to cast. Oh wait, it was in Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I
it
just
moved.
remembered
Okay.
that.
Yeah, at the beginning of its turn, you're right. Con save?
So yeah, con save,
Fails.
and I upcast it to 5th level. So woo! 28 damage
Plus a d6.
plus a d6. That is correct. Plus 5.
All right.
So 33 damage. And I am going to, first of all, as a bonus action, I'm going to move my blight zone,
Okay.
and I can move it like 20 feet. So I'm just going to recenter it on him, basically.
All right.
So just plop right there. And then I am going to cast a big spell at him. I am going to cast Blight
All right.
at 4th level. I think that's con save. That's fail. 34 necrotic damage.
He will use a
And-
legendary resistance to succeed.
All right, so he'll take half. And an extra 4 damage. So
So an extra 2
17.
damage.
Well, that's separate. That damage just happens, I think. Let me double check.
Well, if it's extra damage added on to the ability, then it accounts for the ability damage. If it's separate damage totally, then sure.
Let's see.
But if it's like an extra d6, then it's counted in the original damage.
So, when a creature in the area takes damage from an attack or spell for the first time on a turn, it takes an extra 1d4 necrotic damage. So it just takes extra damage.
Oh, well,
It's
yeah, but
not-
1d6 at your level.
But 1d6 at my level, right?
But yeah,
So
it does an
it's
extra
not-
1d6, so that's added to the original damage. So it would be subject to the same half as the rest of the damage from succeeding from the same.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, that the whole damage is just unavoidable every time. That seems a little OP.
Sure. That makes sense.
All right, so you got your blight bonus action.
I will
Any
say
more
you
movement?
did say it first time.
I'm gonna move back, and I'm gonna use my reaction to summon another sapling because that's a reaction.
All right.
And then my sapling, because it goes on my turn, is going to attack it twice.
All right. One hit.
1 hit.
9
I can't see what that says. I don't know why it's.
It's
it
because of
blocked out to
the
you?
because of the dark mode. But yeah, anytime it rolls a nat 1, it shows it in the dark for some reason. But if you highlight
Oh.
it, you can see it says 9.
Yeah. It's annoying.
There, they're gonna have to
Hey.
fix that weird bug. So it should be in red, not in black. I don't know.
Yeah, that should be a pretty easy fix for them. That's just a coding screw up.
I think
Yeah.
it's because you rolled both a 4 and a 1, so the highest and lowest, it does a
okay.
special color for that.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
rare. All right, Wordle.
I'm gonna use Divine Intervention.
Alrighty. Roll
So I
it.
have yeah, so I have a 10% chance to get help from a god.
Okay, so 1 through 10. Well, actually, before you roll it, what would you like to ask for?
I want a big thing to hurt the dragon a bunch.
You
a
have to be a
giant-
little more specific.
I want a giant turtle shell to fall on top of the dragon.
All right.
You want to blue shell the dragon?
Fuck! And then I'll bonus action healing word myself.
All right.
It's a one shot. I had to try it.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
No, I
of
like
course,
it.
Of course.
That's not stupid at all. Your patron doesn't.
kidding me?
Your patron doesn't understand what a blue shell is, so was unable
My
to.
healing does suck.
Turns out. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Darius.
I am going to use my action to use Radiant Soul to give myself 30 feet of flying.
Okay.
I will jump on top of its back.
Oh, man. Dragon Rider is back in a big way. Yeah, actually, no, you're flying. You're fine.
Yep. If I use my action, I can't attack this turn, but I will use my bonus action for Aura Vitality to heal Trollig
All right.
for 11 points.
Nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Speaking of Trollig, he is going to go ahead and take a swipe with his Flame Blade. But he misses again. Just rolling really, really bad for him, unfortunately. And bonus action, he is going to... he's actually also going to Healing Word himself. At 5th level. Well, apparently his healing is not so great either. Actually, I guess it's not too bad. Alright, now for the Skull Collector's turn. He does not get his breath weapon back.
Good.
Alright, so I'm gonna do... I keep forgetting his legendary action. Darn it. So let's see. He would have... after... let's see. After Wordle's turn, he would have taken a tail attack at... yeah, sure, at the saplings. That's fun.
I think that he's probably smart enough to not do that again, though. Dragons are intelligent
It's not
creatures.
incredibly intelligent. But yeah, I guess that's true. It hit him really hard last time. Sure, we'll say it was a tail attack at Garius.
So, white dragons are the stupid ones.
24 to hit?
I mean, yeah, but they're still capable of, like, rational thought.
Does a 24 hit you, Garius?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 14 bludgeoning damage. And then after you flew up onto his back, he would have done a wing attack. So everybody within 10 feet, including you, get to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, the blighted sapling's really good at those. Hey, passed!
Alright. Let's see.
I fail.
So, question, is the dragon flying now? Or is there room in here for it to fly?
There is room for it to fly, but no, it basically just did a couple of strong beats of its
Okay.
wings, but it stayed on the ground.
Okay.
Alright, so 17 damage to...
Almost back.
Yeah. Prowlig, and he is prone.
Hey,
And
probably
Gary,
would've
if
got,
you're no
like-
longer riding it, you got knocked up into the air, but you're flying, so you're just still... We'll say you're 10 feet away from the dragon now.
Oh, you can't knock me off that easy. I'll be right back.
And Trowlig would have gotten up on his turn. Actually, no, that was right after Trowlig's turn. He's still...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's going to turn around and attack him. That's for sure. So, Claw. And Claw. Oh, yeah. Trowlig goes unconscious. And then he will fly 10 feet up to Garius and attempt to bite you. You see this giant maw coming up for you. 28 to hit.
That hits.
18 piercing and 4 cold damage. I'll say you let the saplings range though, so go ahead and make an attack of opportunity if it would like.
28
Yep, that hits.
for 7.
Alright, so takes a little scrape to one of his legs as it leaps up into the air. And that is its turn. Nat.
It needs to take moonbeam damage because it
Alright.
didn't move.
You're right.
Roll, or I'll just click it. So he passes the save, but that is 25 damage half, so 12. And I am going to cast upon him another blight. I would have moved to cast blight. Okay, so he fails.
He will use his final legendary action or legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay, so he takes half damage. Half of 37 is what, 33? Or, sorry, not 33. 19. Yeah, 19.
Alright.
Or, no, it'd be 18, wouldn't it?
You round up. Round up would be 19.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright, so 19 damage. Since he is flying, he does not take damage from the blighted ground.
Aha. Good to know. He just learned something new.
Better heal me, you worthless grandson of mine.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he will take a tail attack at Garius.
That is.
22. Alright. For 19 bludgeoning. Death
Works out.
Ward keeps you
Death
up.
Ward comes off. Yep.
That's right. Alright, Wordle. Oh, and actually, Death Ward would have also kept
Trolling.
Trowlig up. That's right.
Trollig.
True.
Yeah.
He is still prone, though, remember.
Am I able to get to Garius where he's at right now?
No,
No.
I'm up in the air. It's fine, just stay hidden if you need to.
Garius does care. And is
Oh,
more
he-
aware than he lets on.
The dragon is flying 10 feet up in the air.
I'll move up to here and I'll use my last Mass Cure Wounds.
Alright.
Everybody.
Hey, there it is.
That's significantly better than last time.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
shut
can
up.
actually heal.
Well,
That's it for me.
I love this guy's accent. Thank you.
What's
Thank you for
what's
that.
the range on that, Thomas?
60 feet.
All right, cool.
All right. So, the end of Wordle's turn. Another wing attack. Everybody can make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
I pass.
Boy, I hope my sapling doesn't die next. Ooh, how much damage?
Good question. Rolling 2d, or roll 2d6 plus 6. 10.
10. Okay.
Does he survive?
Yeah, he's got 20 hit points.
And Garius.
I will smack him with my flail.
Alright. Roll to attack. 20 hits.
I will use Divine Smite.
Alright.
32 damage.
That is enough. How would you like to do this?
Let's see here. I will just fly up a little bit, come straight down. It's like, I told you couldn't get away. Just smack him right on the head and pound him to the ground.
the maul goes right between the eyes, caving in his skull, and the skull collector has become the skull collected.
Now your skull is mine.
Your skull is mine.
Man, I couldn't have timed that any better with the music. That was great.
I will then touch myself and heal myself for 50 hit points.
Who'd we lose? We lose the bot? We lost the Brian.
Aw, yeah, there he goes.
Then I'll use Sword of Vitality. I'm up to full health on the first one.
There you go.
I will cast Blight on Trollic. Kidding.
Well,
All the other ones, boom. You guys healed up.
incredibly impressive adventurers. Well done. And he will also heal himself, but
So why are we fighting this thing again?
Trollig will point over to the pile of skulls. I believe it made most of those itself.
Well,
It doesn't matter. Those people were going to die anyway.
dragons do what dragons gonna do what dragons gonna do. Doesn't mean we need to kill it. But hey, I'm always up for fighting a dragon or two.
All right. Well, is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Not particularly.
All right. Well, then we'll say that over the next hour or so, you guys chop off the head of the skull collector and take it out of the. If you actually go down through here, there's another exit out of the cave. There's a wall of ice right here that, given a little time, he can flame blade through. And you're able to exit the cave with the skull collector and the bounty of prizes that you've collected.
Oh.
There is no treasure over in the skull collector's area, just a big pile of skulls. But you got plenty of treasure from the rest of the cavern.
Never enough treasure.
I know, right?
We better get back to town quickly. I got myself a hot date tonight.
You do return.
How do you remember these things but not others?
He doesn't have
I
old.
remember everything.
He doesn't have old timers. He's got some timers.
Did I forget something?
That sounds like it should be like an old person restaurant.
So you go back to Bolbadar, and returning successfully with the mayor, you are able to collect your bounty, 1,000 gold each, and you're treated to a hero's feast, not literally, but figuratively.
Damn it!
And the skull of the skull collector is adorned up on the front of the main guild hall that's there, as a warning against anyone that would come and try to mess with the miners again. They're able to restart their mining operations in the hills unhindered now that the not only the dragon but the fire giant also has been eliminated. So seems as though there are no more issues plaguing this part of the world for the moment, and you guys return successfully to the capital.
The bitch.
Garius will not let them hang it up without compensation for taking the skull of their quarry.
Okay. Technically, the deal was for you to bring them back proof of the kill for the 500 bounty, but they will let you make a persuasion check.
Proof of
To
guilt.
pay
You
more.
saw it.
You can make a persuasion check.
Really crap on these tonight.
They would offer you an extra 110 gold for the skull.
Fine, I guess.
Damn, they're really lowballing us.
I was gonna make it 10 times his roll, so he rolled an 11. So that's what they offered him. They actually take all of the scales off, and so it's literally a skull and the teeth, and then they adorn it atop the main town hall center. A reminder of all they've lost, and a reminder of the heroes that helped save their village, who was being harried by this dragon. And that is where we end tonight's session.
But
Well
what
done,
about
everybody.
my dwarf friend? What about
Good job, Jay.
What about the dwarf lady, huh?
Okay, roll one more persuasion check. You take her out on a hot date.
Oh yeah. Is it the same dwarf lady?
Is it the same dwarf lady?
What?
Yes.
All right. I
How would
knew
you
it all
know?
along.
He did. He knew it all along. Well done, guys. I was a little hairy there for a minute. I still can't believe you guys took a cowabunga dive off the slippery slope, though. That was great.
You guys.
I didn't think there'd be a 200-foot drop. I thought it would be like, oh, you land at the bottom.
I thought I was gonna hit the post and just stop, but I back
Well,
up
I mean,
plans.
technically, you weren't wrong, Thomas. You would land at the bottom. It's just the
Except
bottom
you
was
broke
way
my fall
down.
with thorns.
Hey,
Good thing I
I
had
said
these nice, comfy thorns to land on.
Hey, that was the 2nd
You're-
time you fell. Okay?
you might have
The
died
first time I saw it.
outright. You might have died outright if you had taken the full fall.
Yeah, probably.
So I do think you did save your life with that. But yeah, it's unfortunate you guys didn't have a better solution for that. But to be fair, it wasn't Aaron who decided to take the leap.
It was his fault, though.
All right. Well, that's all I got for you guys tonight.
I thought it was funny how
That
me
was
and Thomas
fun.
both thought of that.
It was fun. You did a good job.
Thank you.